Do I get paid for jury duty? If you live in NYC, watch this video until the end for the answer, jury duty. A civic duty, but what about my paycheck? It's a question that many of us have asked ourselves at one point or another. The idea of serving on a jury is noble and essential for the justice system, but the financial implications can be daunting. You get a summons in the mail. Jury duty. Ugh, right? The initial reaction is often one of dread. You might be thinking about the inconvenience, the disruption to your daily routine, and most importantly, the impact on your paycheck. Your mind races. Time off work, missing that important meeting. The stress of rearranging your schedule can be overwhelming. You start to calculate the potential loss of income and how it might affect your financial stability. But then, the big question hits. Do I get paid for this? It's a crucial concern, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. The thought of losing even a day's worth of wages can be anxiety-inducing. It's a totally valid question, especially in this economy. With rising living costs and financial pressures, the idea of unpaid jury duty can feel like an added burden. Many people are unsure about their rights and what compensation, if any, they are entitled to. Don't worry, we're diving deep into the world of jury duty pay because knowing your rights is powerful stuff. We'll explore the laws, the variations by state, and what you can do to ensure you're not left in a financial lurch. Stay tuned as we unravel the complexities of jury duty compensation and empower you with the knowledge you need. Here's the deal. Uncle Sam doesn't shell out cash for your jury duty time. That's right, there's no federal paycheck coming your way when you're called to serve on a jury. There's no federal law requiring employers to pay you while you're judging your peers. So if you're worried about missing out on your regular income, you're not alone. Many people find themselves in a financial pinch when they have to take time off work for jury duty. But wait, don't despair yet. There's a silver lining to this cloud. States have their own laws about this. Depending on where you live, your state might have your back. Some states have stepped in to fill the gap left by the federal government. Some states are cool about it, mandating employers to cover your salary at least for a certain amount of time. Others, not so much. In some places, employers are required to pay you for the entire duration of your jury service, while in others, they might only cover a few days. They might offer some protection, but don't count on big bucks. The compensation varies widely, and in some cases, it might not be enough to cover all your expenses. So it's crucial to check your state's specific laws and know what to expect before you get that jury duty summons. So, how do you figure out what your state says? Easy peasy. A quick Google search with your state and jury duty pay will get you there. Or, check out your state's official government website. Seriously, it's not as scary as it sounds. Section 4. Your employer's policy extra perks or just the bare minimum. Here's where things get interesting. Your employer might have their own policy about jury duty pay. Some companies are awesome about it, paying you your full salary while you're gone. They might even have extra perks like covering transportation or parking costs. Others? Well, they might just stick to the bare minimum required by your state law. Section 5. Courtroom cash. Don't expect to get rich off jury duty. Now let's talk about what the court itself pays you. Spoiler alert, it's not much. You'll get a small daily stipend, basically enough for a couple of vending machine snacks and maybe some bus fare. This is meant to help cover basic expenses, not fund your next vacation. Section 6. Your job is protected. Serving justice shouldn't cost you your livelihood. When you receive that jury duty summons, it can feel like a burden. You might worry about missing work, losing wages, or even facing repercussions from your employer. But here's the good news. The law is on your side. Here's the most important thing to remember. Your job is protected by law when you serve on a jury. This means that your employer cannot fire you, demote you, or take any negative action against you simply because you are fulfilling your civic duty. You cannot be fired for serving on a jury. It's the law. In fact, many states have specific statutes that protect employees from any form of retaliation related to jury service. This includes not only termination but also threats, harassment, or any other adverse employment actions. Employers are legally prohibited from retaliating against you for fulfilling your civic duty. If they do, they could face serious legal consequences, including fines and penalties. So you can serve with peace of mind knowing that your job is secure. So there you have it. Jury duty is an essential part of our justice system, and it's designed to be fair not just to the parties in the courtroom but also to you, the juror. The law recognizes the importance of your role and ensures that you are protected while you serve. Jury duty might be a pain, but at least you won't be left completely in the lurch. Check your state laws, understand your employer's policy, and communicate with your HR department if you have any concerns. They are there to help you navigate this process smoothly, and rest assured that your job is safe. Remember, serving on a jury is not just a duty, but a privilege. It's a chance to contribute to the justice system and ensure that everyone gets a fair trial. Now go forth and judge wisely. Your community and your country are counting on you. In New York City, employers are required to pay employees for the first 3 days of jury duty. After that, the state provides a small daily stipend. Make sure to check with your employer and the state guidelines for the most accurate information. Understanding the specifics of your local jurisdiction can make a big difference. Each state has its own set of rules and benefits, so it's crucial to be informed. If you live in New York City, you have the advantage of receiving your regular paycheck for the initial 3 days of jury service. This can significantly ease any financial stress associated with missing work. But what happens after those 3 days? The state steps in to provide a daily stipend. While it might not match your usual earnings, it does help cover some basic expenses. This stipend is a small token of appreciation for your time and effort in serving your community. To avoid any surprises, it's always a good idea to have a conversation with your employer before your jury duty begins. Understanding their policy and the state guidelines will help you prepare financially and mentally for your civic duty. Remember, serving on a jury is not just about fulfilling a legal obligation, it's about contributing to the justice system and ensuring that everyone gets a fair trial. Your role is crucial, and both your employer and the state recognize the importance of your service. So don't let the financial aspect deter you. With a bit of preparation and communication, you can serve your community with confidence, knowing that your job and livelihood are protected. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your jury duty.